so we went to the recent past of the Two of Wands, okay? And we have the Two of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Hermit in reverse, okay? And we have the Three of Wands, which is the Aries energy. Okay, so they were part of the plan behind the moon. Okay, so that was a recent past of the Two of Wands. Okay, the recent past. Okay, so now they have plans for something to happen behind the moon. Okay, so these are the participants that have something to do with behind the moon. I mean, behind the plans. Okay, recent past of the plans. Okay. Okay, so they have a collaboration to work together to listen for growth potential to walk unscathed and through a situation. Okay. So they're watching the live. Okay. They're watching to see what's going to happen. So I want to know. Okay, so it's supposed to be a chariot taking action. Let's find out what's going on. Let's do the recent past behind this moon. Okay. You have this moon right here that they're having plans behind the moon. Somebody getting paid. Okay. To schedule something behind the moon for this Pisces energy to create some type of illusion. Okay. Yeah. So they have plans for victory in this new adventure. Okay. The Ace of Wands. That's what's going on behind this moon. Okay, so let's check the recent past. Recent past. Okay, so we have a harbor of peace right here. So the recent past is for some type of peace. Okay, they were reflecting off of each other. Okay, recent past of this moon. Okay, okay, so they're reflecting off of each other in this harbor of peace. Okay, with this moon energy, recent past. Okay, so they have a plan for this Knight of Cups. Okay, so somebody's supposed to be sending a message of love, or she's sending some type of gesture. Okay, bringing some type of, somebody was in some type of fear. Okay, Eight of Swords was in some type of fear. In the metals of the moment. So bask in the metals of the moment where presence blossoms in the simplicity of now. Okay, so they have been thinking about something. Being in the presence of now, they realized that there was some type of Eight of Swords that was going on. Could have been a Gemini that was afraid. There's something about this Knight of Cups. Okay, so they could be reflecting something in the recent past. Okay, so they decided to go into the moon. Okay, they decided to create something behind the moon energy. These energies was the recent past. Okay, these were the recent past. These were the recent past energies. Somebody wasn't afraid. They was reflecting on this Knight of Cups. Okay, this Eight of Swords, Gemini energy was afraid, mentally trapped. Okay, so they start thinking, being in a moment of now. Okay, and they got scared about this Knight of Cups. Somebody's reflecting on the present, in this harbor moment. So reflection. So they decided the moon. So the moon is here. Okay, so that's recent past. Now um let's just see how this is gonna play out. Okay, I can go all the way to the moon and find out what's gonna happen, but it's gonna eventually come out because we still got to go with the emperor and his thoughts, the crown chakra, the thoughts and everything. And then we got somebody over here with the three of swords. Somebody's in the heartache and experiencing some type of loss. Yeah, there was some type of message that came through. Ace of swords. I mean, a page of swords in reverse. So there's some type of lie. Okay, that came through. That just wanted to show out. That popped out. Okay, that could have been what somebody was heartache and loss about. Okay, that's what they were in heartache and loss about. Somebody, somebody lied. We're not even over there at the energy right now. Yeah, the Ace of Swords in reverse came out too. So there was a lie. Somebody delivered a lie as well about the Knight of Pentacles as an investment. hmm So yeah, we're gonna get over there. So basically, they got paid to create something behind the moon. The Aries did, Two of Wands. Okay, to manifest something new. Okay, for a gateway of opportunities. Okay, so they presented. They gave somebody some money, right? So now we're gonna go into the car list. Okay, so somebody don't have a car, they got their car repo, they have car issues. There must be some things taken away. Okay, some things were taken away. So we go ahead and clarify this energy. Okay, so somebody having some things taken away. It could be this Leo. We're still under victory and success, and this is the Leo energy. Okay, and she has been given some money. Okay, to do something or create something with that Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the next energy. It's a carless. There's something about the carless. Let me see. It could have something to do with the Four of Cups. Okay, and the lie that they told. So this is a Pisces energy or Scorpio energy. They must have told a lie. Okay, they could have told a lie. So they could be losing some assets or something. Okay, so tell me, why is this? Tell me about, okay, answers unfold. Okay, so they could be learning something right now. So we have Page of Cups. Okay, so there's a Page of Cups. This is Pisces energy. You've been kind of looking for ways to present this offer to say, hi, thank you, I'm sorry, I apologize, I don't know, Page of Cups. It's kind of, I don't know what you would call this person. It's flying pigs. Um, rising, elevating. I don't know. This is a Page of Cups though. Okay, so this could be a Pisces energy. Who could have lost their bar? Okay, they want success. Tell me about this heartless. Okay, they have a plan wisely. Okay, so they've been thinking about a crazy plan. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, they're kind of not thinking right. Flying pig, people floating, but they thinking about love though. So they could be presenting this offer to plan wisely to someone with love, with this little hand gesture there. Okay, so they could be thinking about somebody to come up, give an offer to someone of love, to come up with some type of plan. Okay. Okay. So it could be thinking about this Hierophant. It's the Taurus energy. Okay. This could be like a spiritualist, somebody who believe in spirituality, have values, traditions. Okay. They could be making plans with this Hierophant. You're thinking about because they don't have a car, they losing some assets. They're thinking about planning wisely with this Hierophant. Cultivate success through meticulous research, strategic plotting. Your foresight will unveil the new path. Okay, so they're looking for some type of way for this Hierophant. So this Hierophant is part of their path. Okay, they could have a plan, a path. You look at the top of this Hierophant, you know, they definitely got a path. Okay, they want to go, they want to take this Hierophant's path or against this Hierophant class. I don't know. Okay, so let's find out. Okay, so tell me about this King of Cups. There he is right here. Okay, answers are unfolding. Okay, he could have a little, their mind is blown by this path, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Something is crystal clear, tide of transition. Somebody could have got carried away. So let's clarify. The Hierophant. Okay, vortex of creativity. Okay, so they have a creative journey. Okay, vortex of creativity. Spiral into new creative vortex, unleashing imaginative power to manifest your dreams into reality. With this Ace of Wands, okay, this is Leo, Cancer, and um, Leo, Cancer, and Virgo. This is the Ace of Wands. So this is the thought. They're thinking about creative ways, okay, for this lover. Gemini energy. Okay. That's what this Hierophant is. That's what's on her agenda. Okay, now the planning phase. I'm moving backwards. Okay, so somebody's supposed to be planning phases, somebody's supposed to be speaking something. Okay. Ignite the flame of courage, lighting the path of bravery amidst shadows of fear. So somebody's supposed to be saying something. The plan is to listen to what somebody is being said, okay, as somebody release some type of burdens. Okay, so somebody's releasing some type of burden. This is the river of release where you go and flow and release your burdens. Okay, so some things are supposed to be spoken about somebody releasing some burdens. Okay. Oh, oh my. Hold on. So I'm getting a Queen of Cups, Two of Swords, Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, Magician, and the King of, everything is just all of a sudden got mixed up. Is that the plan to mix some things up to cause some confusion? Just give me a different insight into what's going on. So that could have been a message of fast message of truth going out from a King of Cups about something that his mind being blown. Could be game over. I don't know. Are you still willing to commit to this journey as the answers unfold? Okay, I'm just clearing out the cards, but I'm not for sure if they're going to still commit to the journey because there some answers unfolded in the situation. Okay, so the plan was to, you know, we got the devil in reverse. It sounds like, yeah, somebody spoke something about releasing some burden and letting go of their addictions, toxicity. Okay, do the Satan in reverse, the devil in reverse. Somebody released their burdens and got rid of any type of toxic ways, addictions, chains tied to a situation. Okay, that's what this is. This is what their plans. Okay, somebody said that they're releasing their burdens. Okay, and their toxicity with Satan in reverse. Yes, and with a clear their mind. Okay, sweep away any doubts that you have and know that you are right. They're clear on some shit. They're clear on some situations. Okay, that's what somebody's plan is. Okay. Okay, so now we have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is the energy of someone's thinking about how to present this offer. Okay, to plan something to the higher power. So again, the plan is to somebody speak something, you know, they said they're going to release something in their burdens, okay, and their toxicity. So the Page of Cups, clarify the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Okay, yeah, they heartbroken. Three of Swords. They just look like their heart has been ripped apart, scratched up. You know, the Page of Cups. Whatever this offer was that they offered to someone, they just, you know, their heart is broken. They're in a moments of metal now. Okay, they bask in the metals of moments where presence blossoms in the simplicity of now. So they're in a moment of now. Their heart is broken. It's like, okay, I'm in a moment of now, and I'm looking at ocean of possibilities right now. Okay, so they probably want to release. They want to say something and release whatever it was. Somebody ready to say something to release they said. Okay, and why am I have the page of Ace of Wands? No, the page of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the High Five. I mean, in the High Priestess. So somebody want, they're excited about paying this High Priestess. Or they want to just imagine somebody paying the High Priestess. Let's clarify. Because somebody see an ocean of possibility. They could be excited about paying page one, or they could be wanting to speak up about something. They see an ocean of possibility. They're in the middle of the moment. Their heart break. Their heart has been shredded. Okay. They're in a moment. They're thinking clearly now. They see opportunity. They see a page of wands, the six of pentacles, and the high priestess. They see somebody doing some type of big bob. This because remember over here, this is actual thoughts, right? Now this is actual the thought in the first hand. This is thought in hand. Okay. Next to paying somebody, the high priestess. So the creative thought that this hierophant is coming up with is creating some type of bippy bop, inspired action, inspired action, creative idea to pay to put some creative idea around somebody's Six of Pentacles money exchange to this High Priestess. Could have got something to do with this Lover's energy. I don't know. Somebody's open to receive, though. I just think again, over again. I don't know. Hold on. Somehow this person getting twisted. Hold on. Okay. Somebody sees something clearly now. Okay. Eight of Swords. See clarity. Three of Pentacles. So somebody's working together with a Taurus. They're speaking clearly about somebody working together with a Taurus. Because somebody with a car, this offer is coming in from somebody who's planning something with this Hierophant. Okay, so the plan is to release the toxicity. To say something to release the toxicity. Because they've been brokenhearted. In a moment of now, the new possibility. No, over here they are. The idea of being brokenhearted in the middle of the moment creating new opportunities. So I clarified ocean of possibilities. However, whatever came out, we got the Page of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Okay, so let's well, I'm gonna go in here. No. Okay, so this is the side. This is what somebody's thinking about. Okay, and then go into the Hierophant. The Hierophant is coming up with the creative way to do it. They would have plans for somebody to say something about the burdens and releasing something, letting go of some type of toxicity. Okay, so that's the Carlos. Anything else about the Carlos before I move on? Okay, they sit in quiet moments, seek solace in the silence where clarity finds its true voice. Okay, in the web page. Okay, so somebody's sitting in quiet, you know, online amongst the web connection. Okay, they're watching something on the web, not feeling very confident. Full in reverse, insecure. Okay, I want to see who this Carlos person show up as in real life. Okay, so we can see who's thinking about presenting an offer to make some plans for this time. Who does this Carlos person show up as in real life? The truth. Okay, could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so it's Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They think about the truth. This Carlos person is the truth. They could be without anything right now. They could be family, friends, somebody to a test. Okay, they are the truth. That's who they show up as. They know the truth. They want to be an offer, planning with the Hierophant. Okay, so somebody is turning around, walk away, and they turn around and come back. They walked away, and now they're coming back. Okay, So what's the recent past of this? Damn. What is the recent past? Got a Two of Pentacles in reverse could be the Capricorn. Okay, Gemini. Six of Pentacles. Okay, let me shuffle this one more good time. What lies beneath this person? Turn around, walk back. It's the card. What lies beneath? I don't know. Maybe they coming back because they know it's over. They decided not to go on this journey. Pisces energy. Remember that if somebody paid the King of Wands for a new opportunity for resurrection, to resurrect their life, to resurrect their situation. Okay, so let's see. Okay, back out again. On top. Recent past of this Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, somebody see what's real. Observe with clarity. True insight lies beyond the surface. So whatever it was caused this person to come back. They didn't walk away. They're back. They're back. It's a Pisces energy. Okay. So tell me about the Six of Cups. I mean, Eight of Cups in reverse. Temperance in reverse. Somebody, okay, thrive and believe. So they come back to thrive and believe with this Queen of Cups. Thrive and believe is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, they come back with this lie. They thriving and believing. They want somebody to believe this lie, but they coming back with this lie. Page of Swords in reverse. About this temperance in reverse. So this is an unhealed person. This person is unstable. They're all over the place. They're not in a good place. Temperance, healing, peace, balance. It's the opposite. Temperance in reverse. Then we have this Queen of Pentacles. So it could be this Queen of Cups coming in with a lie about somebody being imbalanced, not well, not at peace. This Queen of Pentacles. They don't believe they're going to thrive and keep going. Is that what it is? Somebody came back. They see what's real. They're coming back. It's moving forward. Or what this is all about is this Queen of Cups coming in lying. So they came back with a lie about somebody being unbalanced and untempered. This Queen of Pentacles. I don't know. Okay, so that's what came out. So let's clarify. So tell me about this Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups is on the duality dance. They coming in the midst of the situation, bringing chaos. Seek balance in the chaos and find harmony within yourself. So they coming in the midst of chaos, and they come in with a message, a fast message. It's supposed to be of truth, but they're coming in with the Page of Swords. They're coming in with a lie. Give me one more. Okay, somebody got carried away. So somebody literally get carried away, or somebody got carried away. Let yourself be caught up in with whirlwind of a romantic situation. Okay, so she's coming in a whirlwind of a romantic moment. Okay, because she's coming to bring chaos to a romantic moment. She's coming in with the Knight of Swords. She's coming with the Knight of Swords. What could the Knight of Swords be about? I mean, what the Knight of Swords about? Okay, somebody having a new beginning, closing the cycle. Okay, okay, commit to the journey. Okay, so it could be commit to the journey in this relationship. Okay, they got two people sitting there with determination to to go all in long term. Your steadfast focus will bring in rewards. Okay, so she's committed to come in, start a new beginning, come in. So she's coming back to a situation. Coming, Pisces. Okay, okay, having memories of the past. Okay, so she's coming in memories of the past, committed to the journey, starting again. Okay, so that's the Knight of Swords. Somebody start a new beginning. They're having coming in, committing to their journey, and they're having memories of the past. That's what the Knight of Swords is about. Okay, so somebody got carried away. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. Somebody being carried away. Um, Queen of Swords. What's this other energy right here? The duality there. So she's coming to bring chaos. Okay, to the Knight of Truth. Okay. She's sending a message of truth about somebody being carried away. What's this duality dance? Just give me a couple energies. Damn. Okay, so she Six of Pentacles. She could have got paid to bring Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay. Take great care. Remember, she was to take great care of herself and to charge ahead. Okay. And this High Priestess. Okay. Come back with victory. Okay. After this Page of Wands. Okay. So now, clarify the Queen of Cups. So now we are working with the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, so here she's coming back in. She's bringing in some type of information. She's coming back upside down. This is Page of Swords is coming. Supposed to be bringing ideas. Supposed to be bringing messages. Supposed to be bringing wisdom and knowledge. Okay, somehow it's in the reverse. Okay, Six of Swords. Okay, becoming distorting some type of information, distorted information about somebody's Six of Swords. With Aquarius, moving to common water. This is this King of Cups. Something about this King of Cups moving to common water. Okay, having a new beginning, closing the cycle. Okay, starting all over in the world. Okay, commit to the journey. Okay, so this could be what she's supposed to do, to bring some type of imbalance, to bring some type of distorted information to this King of Cups, committed to this journey, starting a new beginning, and moving to common waters. We coming from Aquarius. Page of Swords in reverse is collecting information. Page of Swords is in reverse is bringing some type of distorted information. But over here, they could have been. Remember, they was paid for that, to bring some type of distorted, to be paid for something, to bring some unhappiness right here, to come in and bring chaos with this duality dance. right? That's what she was paid to do. Okay, with this. It's the Page of Wands. And she's supposed to come home with some victory, okay, about this high priestess. Okay, about, she's telling some information now about them coming to victory, coming, moving, charging forward. But they were told to take great care after they turned this Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, so now we have the Page of Swords in reverse. What's the recent past of this Page of Swords? Let me see. What's the recent past of the Page of Swords? Recent past of the Page of Swords. This is King of Swords. Wow. We got Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So because they Ten of Pentacles is in reverse, they're going to they're sharing some information, or they collecting information, or they giving distorted information. It's a recent past. So what tied the King of Swords and a Page of Swords in reverse? What tied the two together? Ouch. Okay. So could this be what this is about? Dusting something off? Because it's right here next to this Lover's card. Okay, with this High Priestess in reverse. I don't know. Because we still got the High Priestess over here in the same energy around this King of Cups. So maybe this person came back as well. They came back with some information that was twisted. So they're moving on to calmer waters. You got the King of Cups starting a new beginning in this commitment. Committing to the journey. What's the surprise? What's the surprise of this Page of Swords in reverse? What's the surprise? The plans of the Aries. That the Aries plan is Page of Swords in reverse. That's a surprise. Okay. Take it how it resonates. We got the Page of Swords, okay, in reverse. Not in reverse, but we have the Page of Swords, right? The recent past of the Page of Swords in reverse is the King of Swords. The surprise is the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands. So the plan, the surprise of this being in reverse, it was a plan for this to come back in reverse. Of the Aries. Okay, it was an Aries plan. Those were plans. Whose plans were they? Okay. Whose plans were they? So we got plans, Two of Wands, right? This is a surprise. What's the recent past of the Two of Wands? Okay. They watch something online. When they watch something online, they made plans to send a message to collect some wrong information. To carry the wrong information. What's the present future of the Page of Swords in reverse? Okay, so they took it to a Gemini. The lovers. They took it to him. And that's probably why this person who don't have any hope is in reverse, because they knew that they lied. It shares the wrong information into the Gemini's lovers, and that's why they want to dust something off. It's this Aries energy. I don't know. It's coming from. They have plans. Recent past. What's the surprise about this King of Swords? That something was happening behind the moon. The surprise that there was something happening behind the moon. The surprise of the Page of Swords in reverse is the surprise there were plans of the Aries. Present future of the Page of Swords was the Virgo. Was the Gemini. So they surprised they had plans. What's known about this Gemini? This King of Swords. That they collaborated with this Page of Pentacles. Okay. Now they're scared. Okay. To scare someone, to mentally entrap someone. Okay, that came out again. To mentally entrap someone is an investment, which is having Pentacles right here in this collaboration. So they want to mentally entrap someone by sharing this information. It was planned. Surprise of the Two of Wands. What is surprise? Yeah, like the action I was taking. Like this Two of Swords. Libra. Okay, so now there you go. So it was someone to move to calmer water. And we have the King of Cups for a new beginning to commit to the journey. So whatever information that was brought in from a Gemini, it came from behind the moon. Surprised it was from behind the moon, which was Leo Pisces. Then there was the plans of an Aries, like the Two of Wands. Planning with an Aries. Okay, Six of Swords. For someone to move on to calmer water. You got the King of Cups new beginning to get into the journey. So for someone to have a King of Cups to have a new beginning, what's the recent past of the King of Cups? The Empress. Okay, so the recent past of the King of Cups was the Empress. What is the surprise of the Empress? Ten of Wands. Somebody was having a hard time. What's the surprise of the King of Cups? Bam, three. I'm surprised it was they have foresight. Aries have foresight on them. Their new beginning and their commitment to the journey. Okay. Um, yeah, somebody took a leap of faith. What's the recent past of this world card? Recent past, somebody had a betrayal and they wanted a new beginning. What's the surprise of the world card? The surprise was the King of Pentacles wanted a new beginning. The card from betrayal. Recent past for the commit to the journey. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that was surprised of the commit to the journey in reverse. It was a collaboration. Okay. Okay. So that's the Page of Swords. That everything is reversed. All the information that was distorted was given was it was all the wrong information. Okay. So here we are with this 10% reverse. So this is we had a king of stuff that was committed to the journey. Okay. To start a new beginning. To move to calmer waters. Okay, so now we clarify this page is this 10% in reverse. So let's do it this way. Okay, so tell me about the 10% reverse. Because we still on this energy. Somebody have an inner vision about coming back. About how this is gonna play out. With this Queen of Cups, with this Page of Swords in reverse, with this Temperance in reverse, and which is Queen of Pentacles. Temperance. Okay, so we have a Magician. Okay. So they got it. What's the recent past of this Temperance? Making plans to thrive and believe. The recent past of this King, this Temperance, Sagittarius energy was to believe, to thrive and believe, embrace growth and trust in the promise. Keep an open mind, answers will reveal yourself along the path. When they're making plans, what it say? Chart your course with intention. The future is yours to design and to navigate. Okay, so they had a seed of potential, right? For this door to be open. Now the first thing pops out. Now this Temperance is in reverse. So was that the plan? I don't know. Let's see. What's the surprise for the Temperance? Okay, they harsh desires. Okay, so there was the harsh desires. Whew. Okay. So now we have the Magician that clarified the Temperance in reverse. Okay, the Magician. First card came out. Tell me more about the Temperance in reverse. Give up control. Release your grip on outcome. Embrace the present moment and with wisdom. Most with moments wisdom. Got magic and you got give up control. Okay. Okay. Okay, so thrive and believe. So this is moving upward. So they're giving up control and then the Magician came. This is coming out backwards. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Okay. This concealment, this is that moment of darkness where something can happen. Yeah, Two of Swords, Nine of Cups. So I don't know. Okay, there is no illusions. Okay, that they wanted to possibly deliver this Knight of Cups, right? But then how do we get the Ten of Swords? The Ten of Swords is here, and then it's right up here under the concealment of cliff of concealment. So in this moment, this happened, and in this, I don't know. I can't say how it happened, but leaving the Temperance in reverse is magic, Magician, give up control, thrive and believe. Then we got this eclipse of concealment. This is the bottom of the deck with no illusion. So it's like no illusion. We're going to do the Ten of Swords. We're going to go in and portray someone, betrayal, or they got betrayed at the moment. Because once you get the Ten of Swords, you can't move. You dead. You off course. Yeah. You got the Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands. So it was like the course to go ahead and take action on the Seven of Swords. Okay, towards this Ten of Pentacles. I mean, towards the Queen of Pentacles. Sagittarius and Aries. Page, no, Libra, no, Leo, Cancer, and Scorpio. No, Leo, Cancer, and Leo and Virgo took action. Seven of Swords. No, this is not the Page of Wands. This is the Ace of Wands. This is Aries. Take action. Seven of Swords. So somebody decided to take action during this eclipse of concealment for them to thrive and believe, for someone to give up control during this magic. Boom, you got the Seven of Swords, you got the 10% reverse, and you got the Nine of Wands in reverse, and you got somebody holding on to Four of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Okay? So if he had money, it was just snatched at that time. That was the plan. Okay, because we got the Queen of Pentacles right here next. Take the high resonance. Okay, so we got the Queen of Pentacles. Recent past is Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So with this person losing their control, then they would have some people ready to come in and snatch something from this person who was out of control. Okay, so the recent past is Queen of Pentacles is that there was somebody, this Leo was exposed, creating some sort of burden. Like this Leo was burdened by what's being exposed. We got 10 of Wands. Sagittarius energy being exposed. Leo and Sagittarius burden in the recent past. Somebody's carrying a heavy burden. Could be Leo. She's been exposed at that time, so I don't know. Okay, they have more adventure. There's more adventures for them too. Okay, so they have more adventures planned to move forward beyond the Queen of Pentacles. And so they came together for more adventures. Okay, so we got the Queen of Pentacles here. Surprise! What's the surprise of the Queen of Pentacles? The surprise is Chariot, travel, moving forward toward victory, toward success. That was a surprise. We had Two of Swords was blinded by something. Okay. Clarify the Two of Queen of Pentacles. So we got something, some messages, something stop, communication stop, action stop. We got Two of Swords. Okay, so there was an indecision. There was a Libra coming in. Couldn't make a choice. So messages stop, action stop. Then Queen of Swords, Libra energy. Two of Swords show up. Somebody's blindfolded. Taurus is here. Somebody's holding on to finance. Not making a decision. Blindsided. Taurus was blindsided. Saved by grace. Saving grace. The lover's energy. Okay, so the lovers could have had something to do with this. Or somebody was saved by grace. It was like, when somebody being sidetracked, blindsided, and somebody's holding on, holding back, blocking, trying to snatch, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's finances in the midst. Yeah. Yeah, the wheel of fortune for the wheel of fortune for the winds of fortune. Yeah, seeing something very clear in this situation. Just not somebody's wheel of fortune. You create a new identity. Look, it's good. So that's what something was. It was to stop action. I don't know if she got stuck. She couldn't decide what the hell to do. somebody hold on to their finance. They were like, "No, this is not yours. This belongs to me. Sorry." She didn't see that coming. Yeah, but the world was turning for somebody to get some finances. Somebody seen it clearly. That there was unwise decisions by this hermit to make some unwise decisions in the situation for this transformation to rise, but for the spirit link through this Knight of Cups. Yeah, somebody decided to go their own way, have memories of the past. Justice had memories of the past. Somebody went their own way in this Knight of Cups. Connected to spirit, transform and rise. Somebody made unwise decisions. Yeah. So that caused somebody to come back. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, unity blossoms. So something ended up working out. So this caused the Pisces to come back. They had an inner vision, so they decided to come back. They saw something like, what was the inner vision? Their plans. They was like, oh shit. My plans are not working out. Somebody's plans wasn't working. They seen it. They seen it wasn't working. Okay. Okay, so I'm done with this. So now we're finna get under the Emperor, but we're not finna. It's like the players are coming out now. So that was a King of Cups. They was playing on something because something was unknown. They had a lot bet on this situation. Okay, so now we on authority. We have the Emperor. The authority is sitting here. Okay, authority. Okay, so why is the authority here? We have Three of Cups. Victory. We have the High Priestess. We have one more. One. Okay, this slipped out. Okay, then we have the High Priestess. I mean, the Empress in reverse. So we have Herman here making some unwise decision. And this High Priestess coming in with the Three of Cups. Clarify the Three of Cups. Thrive and believe. Embrace growth and trust in the promise. Keep an open mind. Answers reveal the path to fulfillment. Okay. We have Three of Cups. We have Queen of Cups. Okay, so this victory comes from Queen of Cups. Embracing courage to win in a situation. So this is the Emperor. I'm calling it the Queen of Cups. To thrive and believe and embrace courage. That's what we got over there. We have the Taurus energy, Four of Pentacles. To hold on to someone's finances and to stop some type of action, to stop some type of messages from going forth. With the Ace of Wands in reverse. With revelation await. So they was waiting something for some action, some messages to stop. Somebody stop communicating. Stop taking action. This Taurus. It's like blocking the Taurus. Taking action towards the Taurus. Stop taking action. Someone wants to embrace courage. Four of Pentacles. So it's a whole nother Taurus energy here. We got the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands in reverse, like there's no communication, there's no action, there's no communication. So it's like Taurus didn't want to be embrace courage. Block the Taurus and stop all communication. Four Pentacles and Ace of Wands in reverse. It's a Taurus energy, and is it Aries? Sagittarius? Stop Sagittarius. And block the Four Pentacles. Block finances. Hold back on the finances. Okay, she could have had two different she could have had two different things. She could have been working on two different things. I'm thinking she's working on something with a Sagittarius, and I believe she's working on something with a King of Cups. With the King of Cups, on the King of Cups. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Because the Eight of Wands is Sagittarius energy in reverse, there's no communication. The Four of Wands is Taurus's energy. It's like Four of Pentacles, holding on to finances, blocking finances, you know what I'm saying? Holding on to something that's not yours. You just snatched the purse. It's not yours. Okay? And she's supposed to be thriving and believing. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups. Okay, she's supposed to be starting and having a new beginning. Okay, there's supposed to be a new cycle. Like if you do this, then you get a new beginning. Because I think she came in bankrupt. She came into the scene bankrupt, or somebody was bankrupt. So something was supposed to be a new beginning. Dirty offer. I'm getting a dirty offer. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups. Okay. So we have Eight of Pentacles, some work. This is also has something to do with some type of moons and rituals and candles. They could be doing some type of work. Doing some, start a new beginning, have a new beginning. The world card, then you have work. So it's some work that you was supposed to be doing. You create some type of Five of Swords to win at all costs. She was able to tell, they keep saying take great care, like take care of yourself, like be careful. I'm like getting a lot of encouragement. Nurture yourself, prioritize well-being, and tread gently on your journey ahead. Like this keep coming out. Somebody kept saying take care, like take great care, like be careful. Like you all we got. Okay, so that's for Three of Cups. Okay, they want the Three of Cups, so it's like they want to win. They want them to thrive and believe in the victory. Okay. So next we have the High Priestess. Okay, so we have a Knight of Swords. So there was a message of truth that came out. Okay, it could have been to the Four of Cups. I'm accepting of something. Okay, we have Two of Pentacles. This is a Capricorn energy that was juggling a situation. Message of truth about a Capricorn losing Two of Pentacles. trying to twist something up. Was it's like somebody saw Capricorn, the Hangman in reverse, and Two of Pentacles. Somebody saw somebody trying to twist something up. Somebody said something. That was a message of swords. So there's the message. Somebody said something about the Capricorn and the Hangman, or a message about a Capricorn and the Hangman. The game was over. Okay, next time we got the Hermit. So somebody's making some unwise decisions. Somebody makes some unwise decisions somewhere. Hermit. They got the message from Capricorn. Capricorn and Pisces, they see something. High Priestess said something. She's seeing something. She said something. Something went out. Something she's picking up. Yeah, Ten of Swords. They said the game was over. Hermit made some unwise decisions. She got the Ten of Swords. Okay. Then you have the Eight of Swords and an Eight of Cups. Somebody is afraid and they walk away. This is Pisces and Gemini. Somebody was all in their head. They're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Then you got Unity. It says Unity blooms. It came out with the Ten of Swords. So some type of growth came out of this betrayal. Somebody made some unwise decisions. And this Ten of Swords came out with Unity of bloom. So because of somebody's betrayal, there was some type of growth. And somebody unwise decision. Something grew from that. Okay, then you got the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So somebody's in the head like, oh shit. They just thinking that this is not good. Let me get up out of here. Let me go. So this is the Gemini, Pisces, and the Hermit energy. And the Ten of Swords, I think the Ten of Swords is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Yeah, so that's what happened with the Hermit. Somebody made unwise decision because somebody caused the Ten of Swords to cause somebody to grow. You get some type of growth in the situation. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. They see clearly. They see clarity. They understand now. They see clarity. Okay. They see why now the Nine of Cups is in reverse. They see why now Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. They see. They see now what they did. Okay, so we got crown chakra. Clarify the crown chakra. So authorities here. So somebody's thinking, okay, duality then. Okay, I caused some type of chaos in the midst of a situation. I stepped in and brought some chaos. Seek balance in the midst of the chaos and find harmony within yourself. So it's like they was doing. Somebody's thinking they was doing a duality dance, trying to find balance in the chaos situation. Okay, and their heart's desires. Okay, they have heart's desires. Sing along to your heart song, for it knows what is truly what you want. So they was somebody stepping into something, and they was following their heart's desires. Okay, This death is in reverse. Okay. Duality then. The heart desires. Okay. They thinking about this. So it could have been okay, so you have the star. Okay, so you have Aquarius energy. Okay, so my hopes and wishes coming true. Okay, and they with this Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, we have the Judgment. So by them seeking their attention, going towards their wishes fulfillment, this opportunity that they have, they try to uproot this Capricorn. Okay, that they're under judgment. Okay, then we have the Leo energy. The Leo energy is in reverse. The Strength is in reverse. Yeah, and the Fool is in reverse. So they're not very confident. You don't have much strength beyond this judgment. Tell me more. Okay, what's next? Okay, so now they feel like they're on the right track. I said, what's next? They said right track. Okay, tell me about this right track. Okay, they're going back into a concealment, eclipse of concealment. Tell me about this eclipse of concealment. Okay, we have give up control. And then we have transforming rise. Okay, memories of the past. Okay, so had heartache and loss. So that was okay during a moment of being on somebody being on. I said, what next? And somebody's on the right track. Okay, during that moment of okay, they give up control and they transform and rise to the occasion. They have memories of the past. And it's page of one. Okay, so now we got heartache and loss. Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Heartache and loss. Okay, it says go your own way. Go your own way is trust your intuition and embrace individuality, paving your path with courage and authenticity. Okay? So if somebody's heartbroken, Three of Swords, Libra energy, they can go your own way. Winds of fortune. Okay, so they're going their own way. Allow the winds of fortune to guide you, to guide yourselves, maneuvering through life opportunities and challenges with adaptability. Okay, so they're going their own way, going toward the winds of fortune. Okay, we have Four Swords in reverse. So she's up. She's no longer restless. Resting, she's restless now. Okay, peak reach. So she's reached the point where she wants to start to climb. Okay. She's now at the point where she's going to start making some moves. She's reached her peak where she's gotten to where she wants to be, and now she's planning to okay, Two of Cups in reverse. So it could be she could be her peak's reached. You got Two of Cups in reverse. It's like okay, my peak is reached. Two of Cups is in reverse. I've separated that. I did that part. Okay, they're in heartbreak about this. Oh, she's reached her peak. She lost her money. She lost her friendship. Two of Cups in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. She reached her peak. It could be she wanted somebody else to lose their friendship and their money, her peak being reached. And now she's at a time of transition. It says, embrace the tides of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. So it's like, okay, now let me, so it's like, let me get back to work. Okay. I done broke up this. Okay. How could you, okay, you reached your peak. You have a Two of Cups in reverse. You got 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I'm getting two things. I'm getting you reach your peak where you can't take no more. I done lost this, and I lost my money. Then you want to try to tide of transition. It's like now things are coming back together. Embrace the tides of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. So it's like she's in love, or she's gonna get her groove on, or she's about to do something. She's up. She's open to receive. Okay. Oh my God. Where's she going? Okay. She's paying somebody. Okay, got 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so she's like, okay, tired of transitioning to working love. Embrace the tides of change with openness. Okay, so she's embracing the tides of change with openness, with the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. Okay. Then she somehow somebody's being paid. Okay. And this is there is no illusion. It says no illusions at the bottom. Stay grounded in truth, embracing reality, clarity, and wisdom to navigate life's journey of authenticity. Okay, so it's like, okay, all of that took me to having to pay anyway, or having to give it over anyway. It's like I'm growth potential. Okay, so she said, okay, well, it's time to pay. I'm burdened now. Things is exposed. Growth of potential. Okay, we got something that's exposed. We got the Ten of Wands being exposed, or somebody's having a hard time, a heavy burden. Ten of Wands because something's been exposed. Leo and the Sagittarius in have growth potential. Growth potential, open to receive. So at the bottom of the deck. Okay, well that's good. What am I missing? Honest echoes. Answers unfold. Okay, so somebody received some honest echoes. And the answers unfold. Listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the whole truth. When you have answers unfold, keep your mind open and be willing to learn from this experience. So this is like, okay, somebody who listens to the echoes of their heart and they learn from their own this experience. And you still got two, the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's see. Anything else? From this three of swords. Saving grace. Forgiving yourself and others heals the wound and sets you free. Okay. You got the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Pentacles, Tower. Wow. So the Aries and the Taurus, they hit a Tower. Okay. Their investment in whatever this was, they hit a Tower. Okay. It said something about a waiting game. So now it's about a waiting game. The waiting game is here. Aries and Taurus hit another Tower. It's Nine of Cups. Be like, I'm still coming. They can do all kind of spell work. Talk about somebody being resilient. This Nine of Cups is like, look, okay, we got the King of Pentacles. So they could be doing spell work on the King of Pentacles, trying to block him from the Five of Pentacles, trying to block him from the Taurus. Okay, so I don't know. Yeah, divine timing. So everything's happening divine timing. We on divine timing. Okay, time we got two. It's just a matter of time. Okay, so let's see. Um, Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords in reverse. So somebody's coming out of some type of nightmare. Could be this Leo. Something they want. This Nine of Swords didn't happen, right? This Nine of Swords was supposed to happen with somebody. The Five of Swords is like Five of Wands. It's like they like if you don't, yeah, things are getting better. Getting they wanted somebody to be in the Nine of Swords energy, right? But things are getting better now. There's a collaboration. There's hidden keys. There's exposure. There's a Wheel of Fortune still here. You got the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. He has something to say about the Three of Wands and the Gemini. But yeah. So anyway, that was the reading. Let me see if I can find something to close on. Soften the blow. It's a lot going on. Okay, let's do. Okay, Spirit, what message do you want me to share? Okay, playfulness. I feel adventurous. It says worthy. I know my own worth. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows my own worth. Let me feel entitled to speak my truth with love. May I know that I deserve to be surrounded by those who value me. Now is in reverse. so it's not the time now. But now it speaks of in the holy space between. Allow, allow me, divine beloved, to rest in that holy space between what is and what will be. Let me fully embrace, relax, and bless the now. Okay. Then we have mystery. Change me, divine beloved, into one who rests peacefully in the unknown until the right and timely actions are shown. I offer the mystery to you alone. True, true nature. I know the eternal. Am I showing you these pictures? Let me see. This is worthy. I am worthy. And now, mystery. And then you have true nature. So it says, change me, divine beloved, into one who knows the true nature of our souls. Awaken me to the knowledge of the eternal. Let me know my true self as consciousness. Okay, and that is the bottom of the deck is playfulness. Change me, divine beloved, into one who is widely open to the new. Free me from rigid patterns that no longer serve me. Let me feel adventurous and spontaneous, knowing that the more I open to life, the more it opens to me. Playfulness. Wow. It seems like the end of a chapter. Seems like the end. Something is over. I honor my passions. Change me, divine beloved, into one who honors my deepest creative passions and needs. Help me value the talents you have given, both known and unknown. Okay. I don't have my other phone to speak my truth, but I do call on my healing ancestors of healing love to walk with me as I heal. I call upon my blessed ancestors of healing love. May your wisdom, strength, and healing flow through me, guiding my hands, heart, and spirit. Thank you for your protection and blessings, and may your legacy live on through me. Walk with me as I heal my shadows. Ancestral patterns. I heal and transform ancestral patterns, embracing positive legacies. Karmic debt. I acknowledge and balance my karmic debt with compassion and understanding. Loss. I cherish connections, understanding that love transcends time and space. Guilt. I give myself permission for mistakes and embrace compassion. Unhealed trauma. Descendants may avoid their own healing process, believing that they must always be strong for others, thus neglecting their own pain and perpetuating cycles of unaddressed emotional wounds. The healer shadow. Avoidance of personal healing. In the roles as a healer, the ancestors may have ignored their own healing journey, focuses instead on the needs of others. This avoidance of personal growth could have led to repressed trauma or unresolved wounds that will never addressed. The burnout and exhaustion. Descendants may inherit unhealthy tendency to overgive, leading to physical, emotional, or spiritual burnout. This could manifest as exhaustion or resentment towards others who not reciprocal reciprocate feelings that their efforts are unappreciated, who do not reciprocate feelings that their efforts are not appreciated. Codependency. The healer ancestors may have fostered relationships where dependency was encouraged, unintentionally creating patterns of resilience, reliance rather than independence, and self healing in those they sought to help. Fear of intimacy. Past experiences of betray or loss leading to difficulties to forming close relationships in the past. I open my heart to meaningful and trusting connections. Sacred mindset. Past experiences of leading to fears around resources and abundance. I trust in the infinite abundance of the universe and ability to receive it. Vows of poverty. Past lives commitment to poverty, influencing present abundance. I release old vows and welcome prosperity into my life. Healing wounds. Past life health issues manifesting as unexplained ailments of fear. I am healthy, whole, and trust in my body's ability to heal. The healer's impact of lack of boundaries. The inability to set healthy boundaries might be passed down, leading to feeling of guilt or inadequacy. When saying no, this pattern could make it difficult for descendants to protect themselves and their energy from being drained by others. Creativity blocks, persecution, experiences of being oppressed or punished for beliefs in the past lives. I'm free to express my true self without fear of judgment. Fear of failure, past experiences of not meeting expectations leading to avoidance of new challenges. I view failures as valuable lessons and embrace new opportunities with confidence. Fear of success. Past experiences where success leads to negative outcomes, causing self sabotage. I am worthy of success and confidently embrace my achievements. Soul contracts. Agreements made in past lives affecting present relationships and situations. I honor and release past life contracts that no longer serve my highest good. People pleasing. A tendency to seek approval from others due to past experience or rejection or criticism. I am true to myself and honor my own needs and desires. Fear of responsibility. I confident it says past burdens leading to avoidance of taking on new duties or commitments. I confidently embrace responsibilities knowing that they lead to growth and fulfillment. Fear of visibility. Past persecutions or judgment causing reluctance to be seen or heard in the present. I confidently share my authentic self with the world. Abandonment. Experience of being deserted or left alone, past life, leading to trust issues in present life. I am worthy of love and companionship. I trust in the bonds I form. Unrequited love. Loving without reciprocation in past lives influences current life dynamics. I am deserving of mutually fulfilling love and open my heart to receive it. Fear of change. Past traumas associated with sudden changes leading to resistance to new experiences. I embrace change as an opportunity for growth and renewal. Fear of conflict. Past traumas related to confrontation leading to avoidance or asserting oneself. I communicate openly and assertively, honoring my truth and respecting others. Self sacrifice. A pattern of putting others' needs before one's own, leading to neglect or self care. I honor my needs and balance them with the needs of others. Victimhood. Carrying a mindset of powerlessness from past experiences, affecting current empowerment. I reclaim my power and create my own reality. Fear of authority. Negative encounters with authority figures in past lives causing present apprehension. I stand in my truth and embrace with others. And embrace with I stand in my truth and engage with authority from a place of confidence. Fear of success. Past experiences where success lead to negative outcome, causing self-sabotage. I am worthy of success and confidently embrace my achievements. Fear of vulnerability. Past betrayals causing reluctance to open up emotionally. I am safe to express my true feelings and embrace vulnerability as strength. Judgment. Being judged or judging others harshly in past lives, impacting self acceptance. I release judgment and embrace unconditional acceptance of myself and others. Martyr, Marty, martyrdom, sacrificing personal needs excessively in past lives, leading to current imbalances. I honor my needs and practice balanced self care. Unfulfilled potential, talents and abilities not realized in past life, causing a sense of incompleteness. I embrace and nurture my inner talents, allowing them to flourish. Okay, walk with me as I heal hopelessness, victory and success, authority, heartache and loss, the crown chakra. This is a lot. Okay. Magic opportunities, cyberbullying, sexual infection, sexual disease, rash, etc. Four swords, the magician, the lover, the high priestess in reverse, dusted off, the knight of cups, the three of wands, embrace solitude, embrace the unknown, stay in the flow, enjoy the journey, cutting edge, ignite your soul, vortex of change, on your own, higher wisdom, the hermit, bad karma, girl fight, running, moving, the tower, the last move, eight of wands, queen of wands, knight of swords, the wheel of fortune, justice, queen rising, four of pentacles, queen of cups, seven of swords, the sun, knight of wands, the hangman, wise counsel, flames of passion, resurrection, seek the truth, frost of stillness, labyrinth of choices, scales of balance, gates of opportunity, manifest anew, roots of success, shield of resilience, the moon, the plans, page of pentacles, giving money, queen of wands, making plans, eight of cups in reverse, the inner vision, the web connection, ocean of possibilities, metals of moment, quiet moments, ace of wands, vortex of creativity, flames of courage, rivers of release, three of swords, important keys, saving grace, answers unfold, growth potential, the D-Dial, the clear mind, the Hierophant, plan wisely, the Page of Cups, Carless, Six of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, seek clarity, transform and rise, give up control, eclipse of concealment, the right track, the Fool, Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Unity Bloom, the Hermit in reverse, the Nine of Swords, take great care, the Hangman, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the World, Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands, Four of Pentacles, embrace courage, Queen of Cups, thrive and believe, Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the High Priestess, the Sun card, the Wheel of Fortune, getting better, Five of Wands, Strength in reverse, Judgment, Ace of Pentacles, the Star, Heart's Desires, the Duality Dance, Honest Echoes, Six of Pentacles, Tides of Transition, Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Peaks Reached, Four Swords, Winds of Fortune, Go Your Own Way, The Waiting Game, I embrace and nurture my inner talents, allowing them to flourish because abundance is my birthright. I honor my needs and practice balanced self-care because abundance is my birthright. I release judgment and embrace unconditional acceptance of myself and others because abundance is my birthright. I am safe to express my true feelings and embrace vulnerability as strength because abundance is my birthright. I'm worthy of success and confidently embrace my achievements because abundance is my birthright. I stand in my truth and engage with authenticity from a place of confidence because abundance is my birthright. I reclaim my power and create my own reality because abundance is my birthright. I honor my needs and balance them with the needs of others because abundance is my birthright. I communicate openly and assertively, honoring my truth and respecting others because abundance is my birthright. I embrace change as an opportunity for growth and renewal because abundance is my birthright. I'm deserving of mutually fulfilling love and open my heart to receive it because abundance is my birthright. I'm worthy of love and companionship, and I trust in the bonds that I form because abundance is my birthright. I confidently share my authentic self with the world because abundance is my birthright. I confidently embrace responsibilities, knowing that they lead to growth and fulfillment because abundance is my birthright. I am true to myself and honor my needs and desires because abundance is my birthright. I am healthy, whole, and I trust in my body's ability to heal because abundance is my birthright. I honor and release past soul contracts that no longer serve my highest good because abundance is my birthright. I am worthy of success and confidently embrace my achievements because abundance is my birthright. I view failures as valuable lessons and embrace new opportunities with confidence because abundance is my birthright. I'm free to express my true self without fear of judgment because abundance is my birthright. I'm healthy, whole, and trusting my body's ability to heal. Again, because abundance is my birthright. I release old vows and welcome past prosperity into my life because abundance is my birthright. I trust in the infinite abundance of the universe and my ability to receive it because abundance is my birthright. I am open. I open my heart to meaningful and trusting connections because abundance is my birthright. I forgive myself for past mistakes and embrace self compassion because abundance is my birthright. I cherish connections, understanding that love transcends time and space because abundance is my birthright. I acknowledge and balance my karmic debt with compassion and understanding because abundance is my birthright. I heal and transform ancestral patterns, embracing positive legacies because abundance is my birthright. Ashe, amen, and so it is. Ashe, amen, and so it is. Ashe, amen, and so it is. Yes. Okay. So I don't know if I have time to do another reading. I don't know how much battery life I have on my phone, but look what came out. Wings of Fortune. I say amen, and so it is. I say amen, and so it is. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if I could do a quick, we'll do something different. Hold on, let me shuffle the cards while I'm still here, while I still have some time left. Let's see what message is. Magic opportunity manifest anew. And I said it's a cutting edge. Okay, cutting edge restoration, resurrection. It's a cutting edge. Ancestors say, Queen of Cups. Intuitive, nurturer, well balanced, kind, warm, empathetic, purity of thought, poetic, creative, artist, dreamer, charisma. Plan wisely. So Pisces, Cancer could be planning wisely at this time. I'm just gonna go with the flow for a little while I'm still on here. So I could pull an angel. Let's see if I can pull an angel. An angel number. Manifest balance, harmony, trust the process, partnership. 222. Divine protection. Ascended masters nearby. Creative expression. 333. Okay. So let's see. Let me shuffle it back. It's amazing. Alive to get caught on time today. I'm so grateful. I can pull some hold on, let me show you, please. I can pull some messages from the cards and see what comes out. Should do another reading. Do another reading. It seems like it's a period to me. You know, like it's over. But I need my other phone to do my other reading. My other phone is dead at this time. So we don't have to work with. Let's work with the index cards and see what messages come out by them. Let's see. Forget it. I'm just gonna keep keep them all together. They're all mixed up right now. Okay, let's see. Let's put some cards. Put some index cards. Okay, open the portal. A new spiritual doorway is opening. Okay, I give and receive with balance. Let's see. Direct your attention and energy towards the goal. Okay, door is opening. A mutual respect. I give and receive with balance. Okay, so it says energy blocking root. Clear energy blocking your foundation and sense of safety. Okay, so somebody can have a blocked root chakra. Giving and receiving in balance is mutual respect. Okay, there's an open portal to do that. Spirit is saying if you mutually respect someone, I give and receive with balance. When you receive balance, it's a portal, it's an opportunity. Okay, somebody could have a root energy blocking their root chakra. It says clear energy blocks in your foundation and sense of safety. Focus. Direct your attention and energy towards a goal. Mutual respect, focus. Let me see which one I'm gonna clear. Let's do that energy blocking the root. Mutual respect. Okay, let's see. What's today? Oh, it's Monday. This says something for Wednesday. This is the midweek stuff. Why did it come out? I guess we can clarify. Take a break, rest and recharge. I trust the vision unfolding within. Listen, take a break, okay? Let me call it to take a break. Something's supposed to happen Wednesday. It's a Wednesday wisdom spread celebration, a reason to rejoice or honor. Okay, so there's a celebration coming. Something's supposed to happen Wednesday. Mutual respect, I give, receive, balance. Okay, there's energy blocking, finding energy blocking the roots. And What you seek is seeking you. What else? Compassion. Be gentle with yourself and others. Align projects. My work reflects my purpose. Okay, let's do compassion. Take a break. What you seek is seeking you. Take a break. What you seek is seeking you. Celebrations. Something happened in the fall or the next 1 or 2 months. Okay, then we have peace. Calm energy surrounds you. The queen. Nurture your power with grace, compassion, and balance. One more. Relief. Magnetic pull. Okay, so there's a relief. Relief, the easing of stress or pressure. There's a relief. Okay, somebody could be getting a magnetic pull from their undeniable magnetic pull between you and your twin flame. It could be a relief from that for someone. The queen, nurture your power with grace and compassion. Let there be radiance. Okay, so let's clarify. All right, let's do it the tarot. Then I'm gonna pull one with the clarify. Okay, so it says mutual respect. I give and receive with balance. Okay, let's clarify this one. I give and receive with balance. Okay, so somebody is taking action. Knight of Wands. Okay, so that's an action. Give and receive with balance. So give and receive with balance. That's the action that you just take by faith. You just leave it by faith and just do it. Just do it. What Spirit is saying, take action and do it. It's a faith move. It's a faith action. It's like you do it right, and you jump off this edge, and you end up on the. You'll land on the horse. You'll land on the knight. You just take off. You know what I'm saying? Just with simple with respect. How about that? Giving and receiving with balance. Okay. It'll take you somewhere with what I see. Okay, energy blocking root. Think about this energy blocking the root, Spirit. Clear energy blocks in your root. Foundation and sense of safety. So it could be, you could be a Libra, or you could be not seeing something you're not seeing. The root chakra is your foundation, is your finances, is your stability. Okay, so it could be something you're not seeing what to do. Okay, if you have a problem with your finances, something with your root chakra. What can you do? There's affirmation. You can do affirmation, root chakra affirmations. Okay, it could be a Libra. Maybe another one. One more. Five of Pentacles. Taurus. Okay, so it's like when you're not grounded, it's like you can't really grow. Like if a tree is not rooted solid in the earth, then you can't really get, you can't get a lot of growth. So you gotta put some roots in, get stable, dance, say affirmations, root, I mean, base chakra affirmation can affect your finances too. Because we got Five of Pentacles. That's the Taurus energy. Okay, and we have compassion. That's about compassion. Be gentle with yourself and others. Like, be nice. Right? Be nice. Be compassionate. Be understanding. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on others. Be gentle with yourself and others. Okay, you could be collecting, watching information. You could be watching, collecting information. Be compassionate. Okay, tell me more. Okay, Ten of Cups, Pisces. Happiness, family, lighthearted. Yeah, being compassionate is being understanding. Somebody still watching. Just watching. Okay, so being compassionate is Ten of Cups. That's could be for a Pisces. Pisces energy for your family. Be compassionate to your family. Have compassion for your family, for yourself and your family. Okay. Be another one. Yes. Have compassion, please. This person needs compassion. You need compassion. Be gentle with yourself. Compassion, understanding. It's like with these swords, how do you be compassionate with these, with this? How do you be compassionate with this? Damn. Okay. We already know this is a tough energy to be in. It is. But at the same time, we start one sword at a time. Take one sword at a time and just one at a time. And just say, I forgive myself and others. Whatever I did, whatever they did. One at a time. It's what I would do. Because that's a lot. All of the energies is working collectively together. You're probably not getting no sleep because you're not having compassion for yourself. This is not having compassion for yourself. This compassion for yourself. Okay? Which if you knew better, you would do better. So that's what you tell yourself for each one. I release myself, I release the person who caused caused us war. Reason why I got it. Release yourself and forgive yourself and move on to each one. Then that way you release some of the tension. Okay, so you could be needing a break. Take a break. Okay. Rest and recharge. We all can use your recharge and take a break. Okay, so spirits to take a break. Okay. Tell us what. Ooh, judgment is coming. Take a break. Give yourself compassion. Take a break from whatever it is you're doing. It could be this energy. Mhm. Could be. Take a break. I need a break too. They said that trauma gets stored up in your body. So I always want to take a break as often. Like I should have got up after this reading and stretched and walk around for a minute. But I will after I finish this one. Okay, so take a break. Judgment is here or it's coming. Okay, it could be Queen of Swords. It could be a Queen of Swords energy. Okay. Okay, there's not something that needs to be said. Take a break. Queen of Swords. Judgment is coming. Could be a Queen of Swords. We have a lot to say. Okay. Okay, so we have the next 1 to 2 months. What's happening within the next 1 or 2 months? I don't know what's happening with the next 1 or 2 months. It's a foresight. Okay, give me the foresight of 1 or 2 months. Whew. Oh my God. Whew. What does that mean? Seven Swords Aquarius? Somebody gonna be back at it again? Happy, Pisces, energy. Overall energy is 9 of Cups, wishes fulfillment. And you have 1 or 2 months. You got Aquarius energy, 7 of Swords. Let's see. Oh, this could be a lighthearted thing. It doesn't have to be so. Come spirit. What do you mean? Okay, unity of grooves. Unity of grooves. So that means 1 or 2 months is lying and stealing and cheating is going to be in the groove of unity, which is some growth period spurts. It could be Aquarius that's not really trying to, you know, they're not trying to get with it, but Spirit said it's 1 or 2 months. Mark your calendar. We will be in the unity of grooves. Our unity blossoms, it says. Foster harmony and connection within a community, nurturing bonds that bring us together. Okay, that's 1 or 2 months. Okay, Aquarius, you will be in the unity of grooves. If you are a thief, you like to betray, then you'll be in the unity. Everything is gonna be, you'll be fine after 1 or 2 months. Okay, give me one more energy. I'm gonna put this over here next to this. That's like night and day right here. Look at this. Won't he do it? Unity of grooves. Things are coming together, whether you want it to or not. Okay, that's for somebody. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is foresight, 3 of Wands. In the future, it's coming. All right, let's see. There's a queen here, nurture your power and grace, compassion and balance. Okay, there's a queen, the major arcana. Okay, so you could be a queen out there needing to nurture your power with grace and compassion. How'd I end up picking these? Let's start with the two. There's a queen. Okay, you could be thinking about it. Nurturing your power with grace and compassion. Okay, you could be laying down, thinking about somebody nurturing their power with grace and compassion. I don't know. Tell me more. Walk away from something. Lay down, think about walking away. Okay, it's how you reach your queen. It's how you get in contact with your queen. Lay down, think about it, walk away. Okay. All right, spirit. What else? Peace is here. Peace. Tell us about the peace. How do we reach peace? How do we get to peace? Okay, peace. Calm energy surrounds you. Plan on it. Make plans. Okay. Make plans. Calm energy surrounds you. Make plans for peace. Make time for peace. Make plans for peace. Make time in your schedule for peace. Like sit down, do nothing, relax. All right, take a break. Plan what it's gonna be like. Like imagine if you go on a trip for peace. What would it be? Ooh, 9 months. You deserve it. Person could be planning for peace, making plans for peace. Because they're heavy burden, they need peace. Okay, be making plans for peace. Could be wanting to see some spiritual fortitude with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Whatever brings you peace within your plans, there's plans coming. This person needs peace. Look at him. If you don't go get some peace, please. Yeah. It's like take a break. Sit down right where you are. Mm-hmm. Plans for peace. Okay. Okay, so let's see what's next. Okay, what you seek is seeking you. 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 Ooh, celebration. Victory. Okay, anybody seeking victory? What you seek is seeking you. Tell me about it. Ooh, happiness. What's your fulfilled? Okay. What you seek in happiness? Happiness is seeking you. Victory is seeking you. What you seek is seeking you. What you seek is seeking you. 93 cup. Three wands. Okay, give me one more story. What you seek is seeking you. Hello. Somebody happy with the tarot. They see victory in the tarot. What you seek is seeking you. Happiness in the tarot. They like it. Somebody like it. I've been waiting for this. What you seek is seeking you. Okay? Celebrate. All right? Ooh, look, I got celebrate right here. We don't say that one so loud. Okay, we got relief. There is some type of relief that somebody could be feel like a magnetic being pulled. You've been magnetically pulled, undeniable magnet pulled between you and your twin flame. But easing of stress or pressure. Okay, so somebody is getting a relief. Whew. They like going sweat across the room like, oh my God. Okay. This person right here again, please, they have a plan. Find some type of peace, relief. Okay. Let's see. Tell us about the release. How do you receive release? You got Gemini. The easing of stress or person. Gemini could be relief. To have relief. Whew. Like Jesus Christ. Right. I know when you do a lot of thinking, now the message is starting to come together. Okay. Whew, Jesus. Okay, so we have within the next 1 or 2 months, things are going to come together, right? And take a break. Okay. You could be under judgment. And this is for Queen of Swords to say, but it could be somebody talking about judgment or something. Okay, then you have compassion. Be compassionate for yourself. You know, you have a family. Okay, and if you're sitting there with this Nine of Swords energy, and you have a family, then it's like, showing what compassion means, so they won't be stuck like this one day. You know, you have family, so you can find compassion for yourself and for the people around you, right? So I'm thinking somebody needs to take a break. Within 1 or 2 months, things will be in unity and groove. Okay, compassion is here. You need that now, right? Give it to yourself now. Permission. Okay, you may need to get grounded because sometimes when you're in your head with all of the swords, with all of the passion, right? You could be like not grounded. I don't see a lot of base chakra out here. I don't see a lot of foundation money. Energy root. Energy block in the root. So you could be that could be like I said, for this Libra and it's towards your money is blocked because you're not grounded. You need to get grounded. Sometimes you could be spiritually high, spiritually in the realm, spiritually you get in your head. But then it's like you start to float. You know what I'm saying? Up. And you need to get rooted to the ground. Okay? Because if your mind is flighty, you're flighty, then your money is flighty. You know what I'm saying? So you need to get grounded, rooted, planted, solid, so you can grow. Right? So what you seek is seeking. Your happiness is here through tarot. Okay? Huh? Okay. We have celebration. Okay, we didn't put that one in. So mutual respect. I give and receive with balance. So taking action, taking a leap of faith, doing that. Okay. And release whatever needs to be released. Relief. So we got Gemini. Okay, so let's see. Okay, King of Swords, double King line. You know what I'm saying? You relief. I tell me you relieved. There's relief. You got Gemini and King of Swords. There's relief. Like, whoo, somebody is relieved. Shit is not lying. They're like, I'm picking up on your energy. You are being relieved of a situation. You have relief, whatever relief. And it could be have a mutual respect. It could be that you're considered grounding. It could be that you're even thinking about peace. It could be that you're looking for something, looking for some type of happiness that you're finding in this reading. Okay? You could be having a hard time with compassion, being compassionate with yourself, because sometimes it's like, how did I do that? I'm so, I feel so stupid. You call yourself all kind of names. Don't do that, right? You give yourself peace. Be peaceful. Be at peace. What this one is saying? Yeah, there's a queen right here. She's walking away. She's thinking about walking away. She's walking away. She's gone. She's walking the other way. Okay. Peace. Somebody could be causing some type of planning for some type of, peace. I don't care if they are trying to bring you this. Just know that peace is here. You can have peace. Take peace instead of nine of wands. You have a choice, right? Plan for peace. Like, you could be going through a nine of wands. You could be heavy burden. You could be going through. How do you plan for peace? Like going and running some bubble bath, put some bubbles in it, some Epsom salt, some candles, some soft music. That's a plan for peace, right? Go for a walk, you know, when the sun gets to go down. Put your shoes on, get comfortable, and just walk with some earphones on. Put your earphones on. Plan for peace, some kind of way. However it works for you, that's how you get used to it. And that's the way of getting grounded too. Going for a walk, getting grounded in the tub, burn some candles, say a prayer. You know what I'm saying? Release all of this. Release those. Whew, Jesus. Release that. Okay. That's how you get rid of peace. Okay. So I got two more. We got Wednesday. Wisdom Wednesday spread. Theme, midweek spread. What wisdom do I need to carry this week? Okay, so we may ask, what wisdom do we need to carry this week? Let's see. What wisdom do we need to carry? The collective need to carry. We all need to carry this week, spirit. To be a boss of your decisions, your choices. Be the boss of your choices. You be the boss of your own choices. Don't let nobody choose for you. You weigh them out on your own. Weigh them out, and whatever decision that you make, okay, it's your decision. Right? Don't be influenced by nobody else. Don't let nobody else influence you. Weigh your options and your choices out. This day moving forward, weigh your options and your choices out. Okay. What lessons have I learned this far this week? What lessons have we learned thus far this week? We learned how to be grounded, nurturing, loving. Okay. We learned how to work on our projects, the Queen of Pentacles, sending love to yourself, right? Is that what you learned this week? Okay, because this person right here, she's grounded, she's nurturing, she's creative. Okay, she works well by herself. She's wealthy, she's stable, she's a visionary, right? And she's nurturing. I don't know, maybe you learned something from the Queen of Pinnacle. Maybe you learned something about the message of love that she's giving. Her earth sign. Maybe you learned some love from her. Message of love came through this week. Okay. maybe for some of you. Could have been any kind of queen. A message of love from somewhere. It's still coming. This week is not over yet, right? Yeah, message, action, okay, a feeling, okay, action from the Sagittarius. I don't know. Message of love, the actions towards sending love, okay. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, sending love, nurturing, grounded, solid, real, real love, right? When you get something grounded and solid, it's love, it's solid. And you got the Knight of Cups too. I get real love, okay. Ooh. And you got the sun to go with it. Look at that. Look at that big old happy. Big old happy that thing. Sun. Okay. Then we have how can I nurture myself this week? How can you nurture yourself this week? How can we nurture ourselves? Nurture. How can we nurture ourselves this week? How can we nurture ourselves this week? Hopefully we releasing these burdens. How can I nurture myself this week? I'm trying to see how to say this. How can I nurture myself this week? How can we nurture? I don't know how to say this. Let me see. Let me see higher wisdom on this one. Help me with this one after. How do how can we nurture ourselves this week? Choose self-care over burdens. This person take care of themselves. Okay. They got everything they need. They are taking care and loving themselves. Okay. They take care of themselves over burdens. Over instead of burden yourself. Release the burden and nurture yourself. Whatever it is that you're carrying, because these are a number of passions. This is like, I got love for this person, I got love for that, I got love for this, I got love for that. You got 10 different passions that you can't drop them and take care of yourself. This only one person is hard. Okay, she ain't got none in her hand. She got intuition. She got intuition. This person is thinking a lot. See all that blue in the background? Thinking. Two, this person is following their intuition. They got yellow in the background. They're independent. You know what I'm saying? They got their hand on their money. They got, a bird. I don't know what kind of bird. A parrot. Okay. She got grapes. She got land. She got growth. You know. So when you take care of yourself, you naturally grow. However that is. Put down the burden. Put down your thinking. Focus more on your intuition. Yourself. That's how you can nurture yourself this week. Put down the burdens and learn to follow your intuition by taking care of yourself and listening to your thoughts. Give up trying to win at all costs. Okay, it's more blue, more thoughts. I don't know. This person, I'm getting with this green. They're wearing money. They could be having money on their mind, thinking about money. Okay, you got the swords laying across that green. He's thinking about money. But the person in the back, they're wearing yellow. They follow their intuition. They're like, fuck it. I'm following my intuition. You think about the money. I'll follow my intuition. I'm going this way. I'm gonna leave you standing there. You can have it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be cool. I got it. As long as you hear your intuition, you'll be fine. Risks are good, but okay. So that was the 3 card spread for Wednesday. Okay, it probably take patience and what do I need to carry this week? Today's not Wednesday, but stuff that's supposed to happen Wednesday. Maybe weigh your choices, your options. What lessons have you learned this week? Like what grounded decision have you made in love? What grounded decision have you made in love? Like a grounded decision, like a solid decision. Right? How you it? And how can you nurture yourself this week? Drop the burdens and do more self care. Because this 9 of Pentacles represents self care. Worrying about yourself. Releasing the burdens of carrying everybody else's passions, what they want you to do. You know? That's what I pick up now. We have celebration at the bottom of the day. Okay. I see for sure there's some words that's been unspoken. Okay. So communication is needed but hasn't happened yet. So there's some unspoken words. But once something is said, I remember I said focus on grounded message of love right here. We got Queen of Pentacles and this Knight of Cups. It's like what solid words can you own that you feel that you don't feel like it's fake. You know what I'm saying? It's like if somebody was to, like, you have to express yourself to someone and you have to speak from your heart. The best way to do it is to say something that comes from the heart and not fly off the top of your head, because when you say it, it needs to be felt. You need to feel it. Even if it brings tears. That's how you know you're saying something that you mean. Because you may cry when you say it. But not fake. Some people can cry at the drop. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about the people who can cry at the drop of a hat. Some people can cry like that. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about those people who have a problem with expressing it. Unspoken words. It's needed, but hasn't happened yet. Okay, so something needs to be said. And it could bring celebration. There may be something needed to be said during a celebration. However, with relieving yourself and finding peace and being compassionate with yourself and taking a break, so giving yourself 1 to 2 months, okay, of being alone, right? Because you need to be alone to drop the burdens. You can't be alone. You can't be carrying everybody else's burdens while you take care of yourself. Okay, and so this is like, it's okay with being alone. You learn a lot when you're alone. Make your plans. Like that's this person carrying 10 of 1. Their cycle is closed, but at the same time, their burdens is still burden. That's a burden part. And this is making plans, okay? Because this is you start to become a burden. This is 9 of 1. So you want to make a plan. You got a lot of people. Somebody's carrying a lot of passion on their shoulder. Then you got that 9 of Swords over there. So yeah, you need a break. Get your thoughts together, your words together. Even if you write it down, burn them later, and pick the words that you want to keep. Right? That's what I would say. Okay, somebody could be sad right now. And have a new beginning. Somebody having to be moved to get cleaning cups is sad. I don't know. But we're not doing sad right now. We're doing celebration. Okay, let's talk about the celebration. A reason to rejoice or honor. Okay, Sister Pentacles. Taurus energy. Okay, there's a celebration right here. We got 10 of Pentacles. It was upside down in the back, and somebody was sad about that. They put a lobster 10 of Pentacles. Okay, but I'm gonna take it upside down, right side up, and put it right here next to this 6 of Pentacles. Okay, and that's our two celebration. And that's our celebration energy. How about that? All right. This is a lot of Pentacles. You got the 6 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. That's a celebration right here. Okay, that's a message right there. Okay, so somebody could have been sad that there was no, if they did get to the Pentacles or they didn't get what they needed or what they, I don't know. But Spirit say it's, yeah, it's still somebody, they was being blocked. Ancestors was blocking them. It was like, no, 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 no. Right? They were saying no. Okay, you can't reject love nowhere. You can't reject love and receive. You gotta be open to it. You gotta be open, you gotta be compassionate with yourself, you gotta be compassionate with others, right? In order to receive. Right? This is not receiving mode. This energy, neither one of these energies are. Look at this. This person right here, they got two cups behind them, but they're mourning the cups in front of them. You got two standing cups behind them. They're not paying them no mind, right? This person is not, for some reason, they doing more. I don't think they getting a lot of love. Some they could be standing their ground. I dang sure understand, but somebody not showing them no love, right? But they standing alone. Okay, they got love for themselves. Fine. But look at this one. Somebody trying to offer them a cup of love, they don't want it. So it's not receiving love. Look at their hand, their arms is crossed too. They don't even want to receive it before it comes. With their hands crossed. That's like, how could you receive anything? It may not be the right offer, but I think the attitude is kind of sad. There's a lot of sadness in this cup, in these images right here. And they gonna try to take it at the end of the day. So I don't know. Maybe it's just not the right energy. So let's see. Let's put some. Okay, we finna put some scriptures in. Okay, let's see. Let's see what message on the board. Let's see what the spirit has to say. Letting go and healing. Okay. Victory in Christ. Divine celebration. That's what it says. Letting go and healing. It says release grief, surrender to divine comfort, transformation through pain. Loss and disappointment can lead to spiritual growth. Trust that divine healing is available. Okay. So somebody's been called to let go and heal. There's victory in Christ. Okay. Triumph, divine recognition, overcoming obstacles. Your faithfulness is leading to victory. Walk boldly in God's favor. Faithfulness. We have divine celebration. Joy, stability, sacred union, spiritual milestone. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Psalms 118:24. You are spiritually stepping into a time of divine joy and fulfillment. Celebrate God's blessings. Wow. But thanks be to God, He gives the victory through our Lord Jesus Christ. First Corinthians 11:57. Okay, let's clarify this. Amen. So this is what this energy is about: divine celebration, victory in Christ, and letting go in Him. Hallelujah. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's talk about divine celebration. Divine celebration spirit. We got these secrets of secrecy, ignore, deny, spiritual or intuition, untapped potential, negative exploitation, and disconnected. We got high priestess in reverse. For somebody, it's a high priest energy. It's like secrecy. But they in reverse, it's like information has been revealed to me, right? There's a high priestess being deceitful. I'm gonna turn this upside down. We're gonna go high priestess. Okay. It could be taken how it resonates. Okay. Yeah, something happened behind the moon. It's a high priestess in reverse. Is this something to celebrate? So now we got the high priestess, we got the moon, which is Pisces energy. And then we have Knight of Action with the spirit, which I love. I love when these cards don't don't mess up a good thing. Okay. Don't. Okay, so there's an action being taken by Pisces. High priestess Pisces energy. And you have the moon is another Pisces energy. They're being deceitful behind the moon, taking action, being a seven of swords. Okay, let's clarify. Okay. Okay, so clarify high priestess in reverse. Clarify high priestess in reverse. No, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna have to heal the energy again. I will. I don't want the phone to run out. We got four cups. Somebody's like, they not accepting none of this four cup. This is Pisces energy. I think. Something that comes to an end. Answers unfolding. They like, somebody is like, look at this. Somebody is answers are unfolding, and they probably look how they looking. Somebody is they stubborn. Oh my god. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna pull two more energies. This could be significant for somebody. You know, we can all learn from each other. Let's see. Tell me more, Spirit, about this high priestess in reverse. They not they not happy with the information that was revealed, the secrets that came out. They are unhappy about the four of cups. They are not happy with the information that came out from the high priestess. They're not happy with the answers that unfold from the high priestess in reverse. They don't like that. Okay. The higher wisdom that came out. The answers unfold with the higher wisdom. Yeah, because somebody's seeking the truth. Somebody not happy. Give me the moon card. I'm gonna clarify these four. Okay, so with the moon, something happened behind the moon is growth potential and grace change to unlock your fulfill, unlock your full potential and flourish. So something's happening behind the moon. There's something to for some type of growth potential. So something's happening in mystery, in growth potential. Nobody knows what it is. Right? Nobody knows what it is. I don't know. If Pisces knows, it's the Pisces energy. Like we're trying to dust something off. I don't know. Listen, the King of Swords. Ooh, it's a reverse. Oh my God. It came in reverse. The King of Swords came in reverse. That King of Swords in reverse is like they lying. They ruthless action, malice, heart centered, hard hearted, abuse of power, ulterior motive, critical, negative influence of other men. Okay? So you gotta be careful that this energy, because there's another man, it could be a Pisces. Something about them being exposed with this Leo energy. New heights. So something kind of moves to new heights about the King of Swords. Okay. Something him being in a not so friendly in reverse. That's ooh. And we got the sun card here. Something being exposed. Somebody said something. Something he said was being exposed, taken to new heights or something like that. Somebody full of fortune. The way full of fortune is going for someone. They definitely going for someone with this lover's energy. So this lover's destiny has been exposed about saying some things, moving to new heights. Somebody, something he says to somebody. They'll be to this under this Pisces energy. Sets of Pisces behind the moon. Thank you. Okay. Let's do the Knight of Wands. This is a divine celebration. There's nothing a lot to say. Somebody's upset. Somebody's trying to say the Gemini wrong. Somebody see the Gemini Aquarius. So what's will happen in 1 to 2 months. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So what's will happen in 2 months is supposed to be some type of unity of group with the Seven of Swords. Remember, Seven of Swords is here, but you got a unity of group. What's going to happen within the next 1 to 2 months? If they remember, why is this King of Swords in reverse? Why? For something didn't end. Something didn't end for them. What's been exposed? The Leo energy. Or she could have been saying something, having other men affected by what this King of Swords is doing. Because he's in reverse because he was affected by other men. So something that other men were saying that came from this Leo, a purpose, a fulfilled purpose, fulfilled promise. Okay, so she wanted him to fulfill a promise. So she lied on him. Said had other men saying speaking against him, saying something about him. Queen of Swords, saved by grace. Okay, because it did say the Queen of Swords was saved by grace. She's over here. She's taking a break. Fulfill promise. Sun card, something being promised being fulfilled. It's a happy card. Saved by Grace is a happy card. Queen of Swords again. Something that she said to the Leo or something came to the light by what the Queen of Swords said about releasing some burdens or saved by grace. Okay, because it could have something to do with the King of Cups, rebirth, death, Scorpio energy. Something didn't come to an end. Something didn't die. Something's not over. So something's not over. It's like, but it's something's not over for the Gemini. What's the okay? I want to start getting to this. Tell me one time. What's the root cause of this King of Swords? King of Swords, a spirit. So he was connected spiritually. Look, he was a surprise that he was connected spiritually with this magician. Yeah. hmm The surprise is that he was had magic done on him spiritually, on his spirituality, to cause him to be in his King of Swords energy in reverse. The surprise with this King of Swords in reverse is that there was the magician done on his spirituality, on his spirit link, on a spirit link, on his new growth potential that caused him to be upside down. Yeah, which now that brings him some type of harbor of peace with this Knight of Cups coming. Okay, embracing the unknown. Yeah. So it's like something was said that came to the light. Okay, brought some type of happiness. The way the Wheel of Fortune turned out for this lovers, which is taking to new heights. That's behind the moon, right? So surprise about the moon. Surprise about the moon. That carless, no car issues or something like that for Pisces. It's just a whole new highlight. You know, it's like they're upset. Something that they could have said. Somebody said they could have said it was worthy of a goal of a situation that they went through. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and clarify. There was an action being taken. Somebody just did something to this Seven of Swords energy right here. With that moon card, Pisces did something. A tide of transition, embrace the ideas of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow to guide you, transform it into your love and work. So they something happened in the transition of change, tide of transition. So something came in and changed. Something to that there was an action that was taken that caused some type of tide of change. Okay. This is a fast actor, so somebody's able to manifest something new now. Okay. They're taking small steps. This is Leo energy. Oh my god, this Leo energy. It's kind of like, yeah, towards somebody being, that's a celebration. That's a divine celebration. This person that was in the past reading that was taking action to do a seven of swords into some type of sneaky is a divine celebration. That community. Yeah, just get cut. Yeah. Something that King of Cups was doing behind the moon. Pisces energy. Doing something behind the moon that they felt whatever it was worthy of a goal. But it's actually ended in seven of swords. So they felt it was worthy to do it. So that's why they did it. Yeah, they having a rough road now. King of Cups is having a rough road. Yeah, the game is over. That's why it's divine celebration. Because there was something he shouldn't have been doing. But he felt it was worthy of his goal to do it, so he took action to do it. Okay. Seven of Swords. Six of Swords. You want something sneaky, trying to get on the way, get away with it. Okay, yeah, you got the Leo energy, creating some type of illusion, the Seven of Cups, the type of confusion. Hmm. Creating a new identity, trying to cover it up, act like it wasn't them. Create a new identity for somebody under some type of illusion. Yeah, now they're moving. Somebody's moving on. How you gonna get the 501 and the 501 and the 7 of Cups? How about create a new identity? To get somebody to move on? Okay. Yeah, that's some type of manipulation. Heavy mind, 7 of Swords and 6 of Swords. Then you got 5 of Wands and 7 of Cups. That's some type of mind manipulation, some type of control, some type of energy that was like, it wasn't right. You can tell. 7 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 7 of Cups. Then you got to create a new identity, and now they're moving. That's crazy. Yeah, they better move. I mean, what else you gonna do? If you're a part of this, if you took action toward this, yeah, you move. You got the 7 of Swords, 6 of Swords, five of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. That's like goddamn. You got 7 of Swords lying in the truck, get you to move away. Then when you get there, you got 5 of Wands, some people trying to fight competition, go against you. Then that's they're trying to create some type of illusion, make you seem like you're crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now they can move and create a whole new identity for themselves or what? But anyway, that's that. That's where it says divine celebration. Okay, there's a reason for there's a divine celebration because it has to be some type of real screw up. And the game is over. Now they gotta move. Are they moving now? So the game is over. How do you get this? And get any type of victory? I mean, that's betrayal at its finest. Then create a new identity. This identity was created with all of those swords and information for betrayal. That's not like somebody doing spell work. I mean, if you're doing spell work and it's backfiring to where you can't even sit around and watch the results of it, I don't know. I think you mastered destroying yourself. It looks like to me. Not manifesting love, not manifesting good things in your life, not manifesting peace and harmony and mental, none of that. But just all that. Ooh, I would be running too. Shit, you ain't got no choice but to. You know. But have compassion for yourself. Have compassion for yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the victory of letting go. Then I'm gonna do victory in Christ. That should have been the last one because that was really the celebration part. Okay, we're gonna do letting go and healing. Letting go and healing. Let's do letting go and healing. Okay, we got 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is in reverse. Okay, so somebody's coming out of some type of heartbreak, some type of sadness. Okay, somebody coming out of sadness. Okay, they're taking action now. Okay, they're coming out of some type of sadness. They're healing and they're letting go and they're healing. They're moving forward. Okay, they're coming into a tidal transition, embrace ideas of change and openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your inner transformation in love and work. So somebody's being guided. Okay, the transition into loving work. Okay, they taking action, they getting up, they moving, they coming out of stack. Okay, they manifesting the new, they moving forward. Boom, 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 boom. They going, they going, they going. They let go, they healing. Okay, they know game is over. They let it go, game is over. I'm gonna put this back. I don't know if I put that back in, yeah, but I'm gonna say yeah. But somebody's on the right track. Letting go and healing, release grief, surrender to divine comfort, transformation through pain. It's like release all of that. They're moving on. They're moving on. They're letting go of the sadness. They transitioning into their loving career. They're moving forward. They're manifesting something new. Okay. Give me another energy. Okay, we got wisdom. Somebody seeking higher wisdom now. They're seeking higher wisdom. They're looking around. They're looking with they, with that little magnifying glass. They're making sure that they can see. They understand. Okay. They're seeking wisdom. Tell me more about seeking higher wisdom. Okay, we got King of Swords, and we got Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy. They could be looking at a Five of Pentacles. They could be looking at a Taurus. They could be at a stalemate. They could not know what to do. They could be looking, somebody seeking wisdom, higher wisdom. We got higher wisdom. We got Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, somebody spiritually, physically, emotionally, financially, in poverty. Okay, but you get 10 of Pentacles to have the ultimate. We got Five of Pentacles. It's just not really more so in poverty. I think it's more mental. I mean, they could have been believing something mentally that something was the way it was. Because financially, half of a 10 is not that. Poverty would be like you ain't got but a half of one or something like that. So I think it was more the lack mindset, not having what was really needed to make decisions, right? Because they didn't believe in themselves or something like that. So we got Two of Swords. Okay, so Two of Swords is the is a Libra energy. It's just somebody being blindfolded, like people being in your ear, people being in your ear, not able to make a decision. You got two pros, okay, and you blindfolded, you can't see, so you're not making a decision with your heart. You're making it with your mind, okay. And they was listening. They couldn't hear, they couldn't see, but they could feel. They could hear the whisper. Something came through the whispers in somebody's heart about some type of victory. Okay, now they heard a whisper. When you hear a whisper, you heard a whisper. His whisper said what it said, and that's what they heard. And they heard it. If nobody else heard it, they heard it. Okay, period. All right, so we got one more. Okay, so we got something happening behind the moon. Okay, so now the Pisces, that's the Pisces want to come in, right? Okay, because he's like, I don't know about what you just said. I don't know what to think about what you just said. I'm nervous for the moment right now. I don't know. Somebody's thinking about that. Somebody heard that. That past reading I had the celebration. Somebody heard something behind the moon, and they in the middle of the moment. They in a moment, embrace the simplicity of now. Okay, they understand what they heard. They're trying to simplify it. Okay, we simplifying this. This is how it is. This is what we're saying. Okay, now what? I don't know. Nobody want to talk. Okay, we got 7 and 1, so they could be trying to lie. Okay, they got carried away. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. So somebody went in, they're like, oh, I'm in a romantic moment. Revelation awaits. Embrace the mystery, embark on a journey of discovery, and watch as secrets unveil before you. Excuse me. Okay, so it's reverse it. So they heard that. Now I'm gonna play it back. So now this is revelation awaits, right? So now we ended in that situation. Revelation awaits, right? They see somebody got carried away in transition in love and work. They went into a moment of simplicity of now, right? Where they just, it is what it is. I heard it, I feel it, I see it, I know it. Okay? Then you got like, I do not accept it. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Okay, so now they don't they don't want it. So they got plans for behind the moon. Surprise. Okay, so it's the king of wands. They feel heavy burden. That's a surprise. The king of wands is the Aries energy. They feel heavy burden. Okay, about this offer, this opportunity that's coming, that's been spoke about this king of wands said about this king of swords and this investment and this Gemini, seven swords, and have more adventures, important parts. Okay, secrecy. So this is like they didn't like what was said, but it's clarified by letting go and healing. So it doesn't matter what somebody said. It's what somebody felt, right? Somebody felt the soul whispered to somebody, and that's what it was. Okay. Now when somebody's soul whispers to them, there's there's not a lot you can say about it because it's not even them. It's not even them speaking for themselves. It's really so their spirit speaking to them. That's not how it resonates. Okay. Yeah. Right. So I'm gonna go ahead. That was healing and letting go. Somebody you can tell, you can see the person that don't want to let go. So the people that do, right? Everybody's not gonna want to heal because things don't go the way that they want it to go. That determines what your next step is, right? It's not always about being right. It's about what did you learn, about what lesson you learned about what happened, and how you know what I'm saying. It's sad when you never. It's sad when you never lost anything. When you never experienced a loss. You've been winning your whole life. And then when it's time for you to learn what it is to not win because you need to learn how it feels in this lifetime. It's gonna be tough. I'm not gonna say it's not, but nobody really wants to accept that lesson. Right? And that's about where it says to have compassion for yourself and relax and get grounded and all that other energy because important parts. Embrace each element weaving into your story with openness and understanding. Right. Be open to receive regardless, whatever it is, however it works, and not being able to do that, it's gonna be tough. So not everybody is going to heal. Everybody not gonna want to heal. They probably never decide to heal. They may never decide to heal, but what I suggest is like, fuck it. I would rather do it than be made to do it. That's just me. I don't want to be made to do nothing. right? But it's like, let me see, let me taste it and see what it looked like. Let me feel it and see what I like about it. Let me see how I can digest this, as opposed to just saying, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not. Yeah, that's different. That's the part I hate. For people to have to experience, because at some point in time, they're giving you all the clues. Take a break. Have compassion for yourself. Find peace. Relieve yourself. We talked about how to do all of that. You know, unspoken words. Say what needs to be said. Okay. All these little small action in line just says what you seek is seeking you with your action in line. So when you take action and you follow the steps that's right in front of you, action in line, right? What you seek is seeking you, then you would get into that point where you'll find what you seek, which it'll find you based on what you say, what actions that you take. So if you see somebody trying to take the necessary steps, it's like, who are you to go back and say you don't deserve it because you messed up? If they forgive themselves and they ready to heal and ready to move forward, there's always going to be somebody in the background saying you don't deserve it because you did this, you did this, you did that. I mean, they're not your judge, as you're no one else's judge. So you can't worry about what nobody else says. If you have the words that you need to say to ask for forgiveness or to have to show up compassion for yourself, and you follow these simple steps right here, right? Aligned projects. My work reflects my purpose. So where everything has to have a purpose, And if you can find a purpose and know the why, and then it's like there's no reason to hold the tears back because they're gonna fall. Because when you touch, when you're coming from the heart, and you speaking from your heart, you're gonna touch other people's heart. But if you speaking from your head and you're not speaking from your heart, then ain't nobody gonna be ready to understand you. But if you're speaking from your heart, then everybody gonna understand. So it just depends on who you want to understand. Because not everybody, but some people just want to stay in that situation. They rather be there instead of saying what needs to be said, instead of letting go. Right. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and clear this victory in Christ. Okay. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Because if it's not gonna happen today, it could happen anywhere between 1 to 2 months. Because that's what it says. That's this unity of bloom with this deception. So you may not be ready to accept it today. The spirit says it's gonna take you 1 or 2 months. Okay. You ain't gonna have no choice. They say 1 or 2 months. So you can stick with it if you want to. But eventually I can't wait to see what happens in 1 or 2 months. With somebody coming out of this and coming into some type of growth, because normally this card does not produce growth at all. It don't produce growth. But what did it say? It said something about some type of growth, some type of within a certain amount of time. What is that? Foster harmony, foster harmony and connections within your community, nurturing bonds that bring us together. Foster bonds that bring us together. Boom. Now, how does this work? That ain't nobody but spirit can do that. But this person got to have some. Is there any green in this card? If there's a little bit, there is. There's a little green. Green represents growth. Green represents heart. Green is a little bit. That's all it takes. Just a little bit. As opposed to a fire sign. In fire, there's no growth in fire. It's all red and it's flames, right? So there's possibility. There's growth. Any little bit of green. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and clarify this last one. And this is victory in Christ. Triumph, divine recognition, overcoming obstacles. And I'm gonna be done. Tell us about victory in Christ. Okay, we have justice. Okay, give me another 2 crowns for victory in Christ. Crown 2 more, please. Ooh, look at the 5 of Wands. Ooh, and guess what else came out? Justice again. So you got 2 justice cards. Victory in Christ. Triumph, divine recognition, and overcoming obstacles. Guess what? What's in the middle of the justice card? It's chaos, competition, jealousy, envy, betrayal. Goddamn it, stepping on crabs in the bucket. Look at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups. That's what I'm saying. Man, that's the kind of stuff that I like to think about. Okay? Because can't nobody else imagine it. But when I do, it just tickles me fancy. Okay? And we got that double justice. Victory in Christ. That's a 6 of Wands. This is a 6 of Wands. This is 6 of Wands. This is a victory card. 6 of Wands. This is how you win. That's victory in Christ. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Oh my God. And you got love at the bottom of the deck. The overall energy. Okay. I really think that's the way it is to end right there. We don't have to go no deeper than that. I'm cool with that. Empress. You got the Empress. Put there on 1 justice in council. Then we have 7 of Wands. It's the Leo energy. Okay, put that on the other justice card. Yeah, Leo and Taurus. Now, what's the one we finna use to one last one to just wrap it up? Sky of clarity. They're both going to see things as the Most High sees them. So above, so below. You don't have clarity. So I guess the Empress could be having clarity on people coming against her too. You know what I'm saying? This is clarity. Why would they come against you in the first place? I mean, look what you're carrying on. Look at that world in your belly. They don't want it to come out. They do not want you to have that baby. You got the whole world in your belly. Let's see clarity. And then you have what at the bottom of that? You need 6 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords. Moving to common one. Victory. They're gonna be able to see. See, that's what I'm saying. 1 or 2 months, like I said. That's 7 of Swords energy. If you want to, with that 7 of Swords and that unity, that's healing. This is healing energy over that 7 of Swords. Then we got 6 of Swords moving in common water. Aquarius energy. Yeah. All this confusion, all this chaos and confusion and competition is like justice is right here, handling it all. Saved by grace. underneath this. So there's going to be Aquarius, saved by grace. High priestess in the background. Okay. Gonna be free. Then you got metals in the moment. They're gonna be seeing it. Let's go back and watch it. Right there. I cannot. Okay. Well, we thank you. Woo, this was beautiful. Thank you for the beautiful reading. For the little side messages for those who believe it doesn't matter because it's going to be what it is. Okay. You have 1 or 2 months. For the 7 of Swords to turn into some type of unity bloom. Okay. Duality just off. This is not gonna work. This duality chaos coming in that was brought in, you're not gonna be able to dust it off. It's not going nowhere. You can't. You can't dust it off. That's what spirit said. Just gently release. Just stop doing it. Gently release the magic. Gently release it. Okay? Gently release the magic. That's the message. Okay? Because that. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of here. Speaking to the chariot, Cancer, Queen of Swords, Chariot, 7 of Swords, gently release, gently release. Because it's like you step in to do something wrong and then you turn back around and try to dust it off. It's like it's permanently staying. You can't dust it off. Because these people around here, they got double justice, double karma. Justice and justice. Okay, for causing this. They're going to see clearly now the rain is gone. And all the confusion that was caused. You're going to see it clearly, as clear as day. This is so above, so below. Mirroring just exactly what is done. There's going to be a time. And any time that you can see yourself escaping a moment of playing with that damn magic, it would probably bring a relief like, oh my God, okay. Shit, well, at least I didn't do it the last time. At least I gently released the shit, right? And without that thought, it's like, get ready. Just get ready for it. It's like gently release it. That's for somebody, if anybody plays with it. This could resonate with you, cannot. Maybe it helps you in some kind of way, maybe not. Okay. Um, I'll put the energy back. Let me see. I'm about to hear this message right here. I'm about to hear these numbers. Do the 7 of Swords. Where did 7 of Swords card go? And I'm gonna go. I try to do a different reading. Do something different tomorrow. Figure out something different to do. Yeah. Because look what card is in front of that Nine of Swords. I'm not even looking for that. But anyway, I'm just going to heal this and I'm just going to go. For real. I call upon my blessed ancestors of healing love. May your wisdom and healing flow through me, guiding my hands, heart, and spirit. Thank you for your protection and your blessing. May your legacy live on. Walk with me as I heal my shadows. Fear of authority, fear of success, fear of vulnerability, judgment, martyrdom, unfulfilled potential, ancestral patterns, karmic debt, loss, guilt, unhealed trauma, avoidance of personal healing, burnout and exhaustion, codependency, fear of intimacy, scarcity mindset, vows of poverty, fear of conflict, victimhood, health wounds, lack of boundaries, creative block, persecution, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of conflict, people pleasing, fear of responsibility, fear of visibility, abandonment, unrequited love, and fear of change. Okay? Walk with me as I heal. Seven swords, seek clarity, five of wands, seven of wands, justice, emperor, empress, justice again, groove of unity, mutual respect, energy blocking the root, unspoken words, relief, celebration, magnetic pull, peace. Take a break. I trust the vision unfolding within. Wisdom Wednesday spread. Align action. What seeks you is what you seek is seeking you. It's next 1 to 2 months. Compassion and align projects. Okay, flames of passion. I trust in the infinite abundance of my universe and my ability to receive it because abundance is my birthright. I open my heart to meaningful and trusting connections because abundance is my birthright. I forgive myself for past mistakes and embrace self-compassion because abundance is my birthright. I cherish connections, understanding that love transcends time and space because abundance is my birthright. I acknowledge and balance my karmic debt with compassion and understanding because abundance is my birthright. I heal and transform ancestral patterns, embracing positive legacy because abundance is my birthright. I embrace and nurture my inner talents, allowing them to flourish because abundance is my birthright. I honor my needs and practice balanced self-care because abundance is my birthright. I release judgment and embrace unconditional acceptance of myself and others because abundance is my birthright. I am safe to express my true feelings and embrace vulnerability as strength because abundance is my birthright. I'm worthy of success and confidently embrace my achievement because abundance is my birthright. I stand in my truth and engage with authority from a place of confidence because abundance is my birthright. I communicate openly and assertively, honoring my truth and respecting others because abundance is my birthright. I honor my needs and balance them with the needs of others because abundance is my birthright. I reclaim my power and create my own reality because abundance is my birthright. I release old vows and welcome prosperity into my life because abundance is my birthright. I release lack of boundaries. I heal the lack of boundaries, creativity block. I am free to embrace my true self without fear of judgment because abundance is my birthright. I view failures as valuable lessons and embrace new opportunities with confidence because abundance is my birthright. I'm worthy of success and confidently embrace my achievements because abundance is my birthright. I honor and release past soul contracts that no longer serve my highest good because abundance is my birthright. I am true to myself and honor my own needs and desires because abundance is my birthright. I confidently embrace responsibilities knowing that they lead to growth and fulfillment because abundance is my birthright. I confidently share my authentic self with the world because abundance is my birthright. I'm worthy of love and compassion, and I trust in the bonds I form because abundance is my birthright. I'm deserving of mutually fulfilling love and open my heart to receive it because abundance is my birthright. I embrace change as an opportunity for growth and renewal because abundance is my birthright. I say amen, and so it is. I say amen, and so it is. I say amen, and so it is. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I will see you in the next video. Bye.